Hello everyone. Nature can be peaceful one moment and explosive the next. Today, let's witness some of the most incredible scenes ever captured on camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Watching the vehicles being pulled down along with the collapsing roadway shows that nature can sometimes change everything in just a few short seconds. Which natural disaster do you think has the most terrifying destructive power? Tornadoes, earthquakes, tsunamis, or volcanic eruptions? That day, nature had the right of way, and all vehicles could do was watch as the water rushed through. Watching the man stand helplessly as his property is swept away really shows how devastating natural disasters can be. Looking at this scene, I can only wonder why so many people still choose to stand and observe instead of quickly finding a safe place.
तारे ऊपर तारे
不要放手，地震。
Do you think the ground always stays still? Think again. A forest in northern Australia is about to prove otherwise. I'm quite curious, is this the result of extreme weather or a sign of infrastructure that has deteriorated over the years? Just 3 seconds of paying attention to their surroundings help the mother and child escape a dangerous situation by the narrowest of margins. Do you think the cause was a road surface that was too slippery? Or did high speed cause the driver to lose control? A real-life geology lesson called a sinkhole unfolded right before the eyes of residents on a road in China. I was just heading to work, like any other day, but I never expected to witness a lesson in inertia that would leave my hands shaking. Is walking still truly safe when dangerous situations can suddenly appear from places no one would expect? As if it appeared out of nowhere, the wheel suddenly came hurtling forward, leaving the men completely stunned. The appeal of sailing comes from mastering the wind and waves, but it also demands experience and strong decision-making skills. Never underestimate the power of moving water, because lightweight two-wheel vehicles have very little chance of resisting it. Has the place where you live ever experienced a severe flash flood like this? This scene looks like a massive renovation project by nature, where the mountain is gradually changing shape minute by minute. It seems the landslide decided to set up its own checkpoint, and the bus became the first vehicle forced to stop. Just a little more momentum and things could have taken a much more dangerous turn. The best part is that everyone remains safe. But it's also a reminder of the importance of accurately calculating load capacity. Is anyone watching on a big screen? Let us know what device you're using.
और गाइस ये एम्स हॉस्पिटल है बिलासपुर का, बड़ा हॉस्पिटल है मध्य प्रदेश का।
No one expected the snow layer that day to be so fragile. Fortunately, his lucky star was still watching over him. Whether at home or in an industrial setting, gas can become a serious hazard if not handled properly.
This video and an interview, I reckon there's a story. Yeah?
I don't know whether they were confident in their skills or simply trusted their luck too much, but heading out to sea in conditions like these is hard to understand. On July 14th, floodwaters carrying debris from a burned area inundated the streets of Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh my God! Please come inside!
Today, Mother Nature decided to rearrange the lineup in the parking lot of Hobart Hospital in a way that nobody wanted. If you think fountains only belong in parks, today's rainstorm in Chicago might change your mind. An unexpected gift from Mother Nature gave the man quite a scare, though fortunately it was nothing more than soft snow. With wind speeds reaching approximately 80 miles per hour, even long-standing mature trees seem small in the face of Hurricane Delta.
Yeah, because look, this light didn't come on.
Holy crap, we're getting some weather here.
A trampoline may be a great source of fun on a normal day, but during a storm, it can quickly become an uncontrolled object.
Goodbye. And whatever else that thing was.
Oh my God.
It's as if the storm was trying to take the lid off the entire building, as sections of the roof were repeatedly ripped into the air by powerful gusts.
Holy crap.
Let's protect our nature by avoiding cutting trees. How forest is dense. How forest is a gift.
Judging by the reporter's reaction, I think he was ready to hand over the entire stage to this special guest. I've tried counting several times, but I'm still not sure I didn't miss any. What about you? Steep roads are always a tough test for vehicles, and a well-maintained braking system can make a huge difference. Honestly, I still can't understand how that utility pole could have fallen so suddenly. I'm curious, which state do you live in, and have you ever witnessed anything similar in your area? At the most dangerous moment, the young man's quick reflexes became the shield that protected him from the danger closing in. An unsuitable trailer can cause a vehicle to become unstable, swaying like a pendulum, and creating a serious accident risk. Can you guess what caused this tree to suddenly collapse in an instant? Sometimes the difference between a smooth workday and an expensive incident comes down to just a few numbers in a load calculation sheet. The rushing water is powerful enough to eat away at the riverbank meter by meter, as if it's redrawing its own course. This mud flow is like nature's bulldozer, quietly crushing and carrying away everything in its path. Looking at the water level rising like this, the vehicle owner is probably experiencing the longest minutes of the day. I truly don't understand what made that man decide to stand in the middle of the vortex, because even if it wasn't very large, it still posed significant danger. That night was when nature decided to rearrange the lineup, and the following morning was when people began putting everything back where it belonged. Hurricane Nicholas made landfall in Texas early on September 14th, bringing sustained winds of up to 75 miles per hour and dangerous storm surge. That sound was like a concert performed by nature, except the price of admission was measured in the damage left behind. No matter how modern they are, cars can do little more than stand helplessly when nature begins to show its power. If you appreciate moments of perfect precision, this demolition certainly won't disappoint.
Oh my gosh.
That moment was so beautiful that it felt as if the ocean was welcoming us with an emotional performance.
Oh my gosh, I am getting handsy. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hi guys. Hi. Oh my gosh.
Looking at this scene, do you feel just how small humans are compared to the ocean? This scene makes me appreciate even more the beauty and delicate balance of the world beneath the ocean's surface. Luck always plays a role, but it was his decisiveness that truly helped him avoid disaster this time. The safety margin in this moment seemed to be measured in only a few inches. Does this scene remind you of any memorable experience you've witnessed yourself? I think that man just experienced a treatment that even the bravest people would prefer to avoid. Watching these masses of ice relentlessly pile up along the shore, I don't think calling it an ice tsunami would be an exaggeration. This footage is truly valuable, but even more valuable is the fact that it was captured from a safe distance. I don't know whether curiosity or complacency is winning here, but this is certainly not the right place to stop and watch. The road north of Wellington that day seemed to have given way to an uninvited guest known as a landslide pouring down from the mountain. Looking back at this footage, I still can't believe that the distance between me and the landslide that day was measured in only a few feet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Oh my god. Whoa. Back up. Holy
right there. It's coming down again.
Looking at this scene, I get the feeling that Mother Nature just gave the gas station roof a temporary pair of wings.
It's coming right over us.
The tornado is literally right above us.
That tree just went down.
When a large fire creates an intensely hot updraft that rises rapidly, combined with wind and changing wind directions, the airflow can begin to rotate, pulling the flames into a spinning fire vortex. This is a rare phenomenon. Have you ever seen a fire tornado in person or only through videos like this? I hope everyone affected by that situation is safe and able to overcome the hardship soon. Do you agree that behind every spectacular fireworks display, there should be a dedicated team ensuring everything is carried out safely? Wow, this scene looks straight out of a disaster movie, but everything was planned in advance. The luckiest part is that the pilot was unharmed after the aircraft experienced a malfunction and was forced to make an emergency landing on the highway.
It's an airplane.
Conquering the skies is every pilot's dream, but sometimes even a minor technical malfunction is enough to turn a flight into a highly challenging situation. Slopes can turn ordinary water into a fast-moving current in a very short time, so never let your guard down when it's raining.
Holy. This bridge is gonna collapse. This bridge is gonna collapse.
The bridge once felt solid and dependable, but against Yellowstone's raging floodwaters, everything changed in an instant. Even the strongest homes can become fragile when Mother Nature decides to make an unexpected visit. I'm genuinely curious what made that man choose to go out for a workout on a night with weather this bad. Is anyone watching on a big screen? Let us know what device you're using. A dose of positive energy from nature enough to power you through the entire day ahead. If the ocean had a professional surfing league, I believe these dolphins would be some very strong contenders. A good lightning protection system can make a huge difference between a serious incident and a lightning strike that is safely directed into the ground.
Holy shit! Pretty sure that hit the car. Oh my god.
Сейчас трос лопнет. Он знает, что он делает.
When felling large trees, even the slightest miscalculation can completely change the direction in which the trunk falls.
Пиздец.
Oh, Jesus Christ! This is why we can't have nice things.
Watching this scene makes me feel like I should love and appreciate my wife even more every day. This was the unluckiest vehicle of the day. It wasn't doing anything at all, yet it still ended up involved in an expensive incident. When you're on the road, don't keep your attention behind you for too long, because what's ahead is what matters most. Crossing the street is a simple action, but doing it carefully can make a huge difference. Were there enough warnings in this area? I don't see any warning signs posted at all. Judging by the way that situation was handled, I get the feeling this driver has practiced reflexes more than a professional racer. I think this man may need to review a few basic rules of driving on the highway. In Gaza, strong winds shook and damaged refugee tents, making already difficult living conditions even more unstable. Drivers were forced to turn back as massive waves slammed Italy's coastline, seawater surging inland, while fierce winds made the scene extremely dangerous. Residents of Biliran and motorcycle riders grew concerned after video showed the 50-year-old bridge linking Biliran and Leyte shaking violently. If you saw the tide sweeping everything away like this, would you move to safety immediately or stop in awe? A small tsunami along the Sunashi River in Tagajo showed that even offshore earthquakes near Honshu can have inland impacts. Wapa Dam north of Brisbane recorded overflow after heavy rain, with authorities closely monitoring the situation to ensure downstream safety. While dancing on a rooftop in India, a young woman narrowly escaped harm as lightning flashed and struck the roof just behind her.
Joe's boat's still floating. Try and get up through here.
On Thursday, October 15th, flooding and landslides forced the closure of several roads in California.
Alguien habla 911. Ayuda 911, háblenle por favor.
I've always felt that earthquakes are among the most frightening natural disasters because their destructive power can change everything in just a few seconds.
Here it comes.
This moment shows that a component that seems small can sometimes be absolutely critical to the integrity of an entire structure. This scene looks like a chapter from a great flood story where the water seems to be reclaiming every piece of land it can reach.
Oh my. Are we up high enough?
This was certainly the most direct visit to a barbershop imaginable, so direct that even the owner was instantly wide awake. Vehicle inspections may seem simple, but they still require following basic safety procedures, and shutting off the engine is always one of them. After this incident, I'm sure those involved will remember for a long time how important it is to look carefully before crossing the road. If you've ever confused the accelerator with the brake pedal, how did you handle it? Share your experience with us. Wow. His quick thinking turned a heart-stopping situation into an escape that left viewers breathing a sigh of relief. It seems panic is not a word in this man's dictionary. In your opinion, who bears the primary responsibility in this situation? Speed and safety rarely go hand in hand, so always be cautious whenever you're behind the wheel.
Oh my God.
One boulder after another crashed down, making the lake churn like a giant cauldron being brought to a boil. Hailstones as large as baseballs were being thrown down by Mother Nature, and no one wanted to be the catcher today. The snow waterfalls in Zermatt may leave visitors in awe, but they are also powerful enough to cut off transportation routes and isolate entire areas.
Well, there you go. No skiing today then.
Remember that distances judged by eye can be deceptive, but stopping in time is never the wrong decision. Remember that on slippery roads, the most important skill is sometimes not handling a dangerous situation, but preventing it from happening in the first place. It certainly looks determined, but the effectiveness of this counterattack is probably more symbolic than practical.
What happened? Oh my god.
Always keep your vehicle under control, because downhill roads often hold more surprises than we expect. Some mysteries of the universe are meant to be respected, and a woman's weight is probably one of them.
走你！你说你有吗？
After this incident, I believe the construction team will need to review their entire maintenance and safety inspection process. Watching the way he handled the situation, I can't help but wonder whether he has ever had martial arts training. You can never know the true condition of a manhole cover just by looking at it from the outside, so always be careful. The challenge winter brings to drivers is not just slippery roads, but also snowstorms that can swallow visibility in a matter of seconds. Every time I witness moments like this, I gain even greater appreciation for the courage and sense of duty shown by police officers. The most important thing is that the driver remains safe after everything that happened. I truly don't understand why anyone would be willing to risk their safety just to save a few seconds when a train is so clearly approaching. There are moments when the presence of the right person at exactly the right time becomes incredibly valuable. There are moments when luck seems to arrive at exactly the right time, and this is certainly one of them. It seems the glass door claimed a decisive victory in this unexpected showdown today. Looking at this situation, I suddenly understand why people always say that having the right person is more important than having a crowd of people. By the end of this clip, what impressed me most wasn't the incident itself, but the fact that the plates of food somehow remained remarkably untouched. If cats had GPS, I think this little guy's system would urgently need an update. It's as if Mother Nature just pressed the terrain update button and everything changed within a matter of seconds. Under extreme heat reaching 120 degrees Fahrenheit, an underground storage tank at a gas station overheated and exploded, creating a scene that left many people stunned. What was once a gentle stream is now roaring like a giant machine of nature, carrying away everything in its path. This moment is a reminder that waiting a few extra minutes is always better than facing unpredictable risks.
My gosh.
From above, the dust and debris from the landslide covered the mountainside like a giant blanket being pulled across the valley. Looking at this situation, I can't help but wonder whether the support structure of the pine tree was still strong enough.
Hit the scaffold!
On stormy days like this, staying indoors is always the safest choice because you never know how or when nature will decide to make an appearance. Would anyone like to experience something like this with me someday? Let me know in the comments below.
Right at Wilkins, 120th Avenue.
Road conditions are extremely hazardous.
Oh my God.
The fuck?
It seems the power lines are throwing their own disco party in the middle of the night, but this is definitely a sign that urgent attention from the authorities is needed. Do you think the shelf collapsed because it was overloaded with merchandise, or had the structure already been compromised beforehand? I'm very curious, does anyone recognize what species this remarkable creature is? Nature is always powerful, unpredictable, and full of surprises. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover even more unbelievable moments.